Hey friends, I apologize for the scratchy voice today. I'm recovering from a cold, but I'm excited to take you guys along with me today because I made some pretty big changes in our living room and I didn't spend any money. Well, maybe a couple of dollars. That's about it. I just used what I already had, and so I can't wait to share the whole process with you. I love this time of year and I love being able to switch things around on a very low budget. There's something about the new year that makes me want to make changes and start fresh and try something different. And the same goes for my home as well. As a homemaker, sometimes you're looking at the same things over and over and over again. And I think the temptation might be that you need to go shopping and fill your home with everything new. But today, I want to show you guys that you can actually shop your own home to achieve those changes. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to, switch things up. Well, good morning, friends. It's sheet washing day today, and I have to tell you a little bit about what I did yesterday. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know if it's just the new year or the new rug. I had like an itch to change things around in my living room yesterday. And so I don't know if you guys remember the really cool shelves that I found with my mom at, I think it was like a flea market, something or other, a couple years ago. And they were really beautiful, but I couldn't find a place for them. Well, recently I kept thinking about those shelves. They were just sitting in our basement, and I decided to bring them up into my living room space and try setting them. I think before they were too tall. I had them up too high on just a piece of furniture that I had tried. These shelves clearly belong to like a desk or a secretary or something. I think that it sat on top of something. But I only purchased the shelves on their own. And so I tried to put them on another pine chest that I had, and I really think that I like the way it looks. So anyways, I'm gonna show you all that in a second. I'm really loving the direction my living room is headed. I guess there's just something about the new year that makes me want to switch things up and change things around and try something new. Speaking of the new year, I really want to share something with you guys that I have shared multiple times here on my channel before, and that is the Blooming Face Pro. Maybe you are like me and you have that same desire to try something new this year. Maybe you have some new health goals, some new skincare goals. I highly recommend giving the Blooming Face Pro a try. This is one of my favorite beauty tools. So I keep the Blooming Face Pro right over here by my bed. Let me go grab it. All right, guys, so the Blooming Face Pro is awesome. There's 3 different settings here. You've got the green light, the blue light, the red light. I've been using the red light a lot lately. And basically what this Blooming Face Pro does is it uses microcurrent technology to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It also helps to kind of sharpen and tone your jawline. I especially love using it in the evenings after I apply my wrinkle creams and moisturizers because it really helps with product penetration after you put on your creams and your moisturizers. I love using it here on my forehead, especially because I tend to get a really harsh line right above my brows. But I'm just gonna use it on one side of my face only as I share a little bit more about the Blooming Face Pro. So I'm actually using the Blooming Face Pro 2.0 today. And what I love so much about the 2.0 is that it has a warmth setting and it feels so good on my skin, especially in the winter months. I'm like looking outside at all of the snow and ice and using the Blooming Face Pro 2.0 with this warmth is just, it feels so good, and it helps truly to decrease that puffiness. And I always feel like I notice the biggest difference when I'm consistently using the Blooming Face Pro. I get a lot of questions about, does it actually work? When I'm consistent with it and I try to use it at least 3 minutes for 3 times a week, but that's when you'll notice the biggest difference, is when you are consistently using it. And this just feels so good right now. So every time I share the Blooming Face Pro, it always sells out. And I have a special offer to share with you guys. The first 100 people to click on my link below are going to receive $200 off the Blooming Face Pro 2.0. That's an amazing offer. Again, it's only for the first 100 people who click on my link below. So the Blooming Face Pro is normally $300, but if you are one of those first 100 people, you will get $200 off. Plus, if you purchase more than 2, you'll get an additional $50 off. So I am going to have all the details for the Blooming Face Pro down in my description box below, so you can check it out. One of the reasons why I love this product is because they have a money back guarantee. So if you don't notice a huge difference after using it, you'll get a full refund on the product, which I think speaks a lot about the product itself. So I'm going to stop using it here so that you can see the difference. I always have decreased puffiness. My skin feels so rejuvenated after using this. And again, the key is consistency. So if you would like to start off the new year with some new goals for your health, for your skin, then I highly suggest the Blooming Face Pro 2.0. I've read so many of your comments saying that you have noticed a difference since using the Blooming Face Pro. So all the details will be in the description box below. Make sure you are one of the first 100 people to click on that link so that you can get $200 off. Now, I am going to go ahead and show you guys what we did in the living room yesterday. And I'm really excited about these changes. I don't quite have it all figured out yet, but I really like the direction that it's headed. So let me show you what we did.
Wire is, I can't pull any more out, but I think it's enough to slide it forward.
Yeah.
But the plug needs to probably get moved if you want it back farther.
So basically what Mike is talking about here is our internet modem. This is where it is in this corner of our home. So he's trying to figure out a way to move it so that we can put this pine chest here in order to stack the shelves on. So while he works on that, I'm just gathering some things that I think might look pretty on those shelves. I love old crocks and earthenware and pottery, and so I'm collecting a lot of similar pieces since it's wintertime, and I love neutrals this time of year, and I think that similar items all grouped together make more of a statement than kind of random items. So here he is trying to place the shelves on this little pine cabinet that I have, or set of drawers, I guess I should call them. And I think that the two pieces look really well together. This was our first time seeing it, and it definitely felt more like the right size than before, especially for this corner. And so I'm just going to play with it and style it with you guys. This is my first time messing around with it, and so you guys kind of get to watch the whole process. I thought maybe some baskets might help to soften all of the square lines you see going on. You cut the windows right next to the French doors and all the little windows and panes there. And so I thought that the baskets might help in some way to add some softness. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of these small crocks that I have. I went ahead and grabbed some dried baby's breath that I had as well hanging up in my basement, and I stuck that inside of one of the little crocks. So now I'm just kind of playing with all these pieces. I don't like things to look too busy or too cluttered. I like to keep things simple, and I don't know, I just don't like a lot of visual clutter. So something about the neutral colors here against the wood backdrop I'm really liking, and I'm just keeping it simple. I know the temptation is to want to add more, but sometimes I add more and then I want to take it away. But I like the direction that this is headed for sure. Now in this other corner, you can see I stole the little pine table that was in the entryway. It's really, really skinny, so it's perfect for this little corner. And then I took all the artwork that was on the walls and I hung that on this side of the living room. And now I'm just adding a few pieces to this table here in between the chairs. Just a few books, a little plant, a candle. Nothing too busy, but I also recently purchased a new pillowcase on Etsy, like a Killam rug pillow cover. It ended up being a lot smaller than what I thought it would be, but it's simple and I love the fact that it's unique and one of a kind, and it just has these pretty blue stripes. So now I'm trying to find a blanket that will go well on these chairs with this new sort of wood backdrop that's happening here. And I really do love the fact that it adds a lot of warmth to my living room space having these shelves here. It's just gonna take some time, I think, to get used to. All right, guys, so here is sort of the finished look for now. I think I really love these shelves in the living room. Maybe I was just craving something different. I definitely miss the baskets that I had stacked up in here, but I just put them in the sunroom where this little pine set of drawers was. And you can still see them, from the living room. But I feel like the shelves add a little bit more character or something to our living room space, warmth maybe. So for right now, I think I'm liking it. I'll definitely live with it for a month or so before I decide for sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these cute shelves here. I've always wanted to find a place for them.
All right, friends, Isaiah just woke up from his nap. Let me know what you guys think about the changes in here. Right now, I'm really loving it, but I think I'm just going to live with it for a little while before I decide on anything for sure. I think that I'm going to look for, I feel like I need maybe like an element of black in this corner where the shelves are, like a black lamp or something. And my mom said that I have some things that I can try. So I'm gonna run to her house and grab that. But I wanted to show you a few fun thrift finds. This was I don't know if you can see there, $1.25. I am always on the lookout for little candle holders like this, especially during the winter months. If you look around my home, I have these all over the place, and I just thought this one was pretty. Like I said, it was only $1. There's a stamp on the bottom here, which is really cool. Looks like it was handmade. And I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. I might put it in my kitchen or sunroom, or maybe even these shelves here. And then another really cool piece, I found this mug, at my local thrift store, and I honestly love the inside glazing more than I like the outside. I just thought it was really pretty. I love handmade pottery like this, and I thought this would be a cozy little mug for the winter months. So I picked this up. And then for Valentine's Day, I have a few little heart baskets that I put out for the season, and I thought that this little I think it's meant for a candle, but I thought that this would be cute for like a pillar candle, and it was only 75 cents. So I might put that out somewhere, set it on a coffee table or something, and put a candle on it for February. It's just really simple and kind of primitive. And then the last thing I got thrifting was a little children's apron. Is this not the cutest thing? I love it. It's just a simple gray and white stripe, and just the other day Caleb was baking with me in the kitchen and he asked if he could wear my apron. So this was a huge score. I think it was only $1. So I was excited about that. All right, so for the longest time I've had this like grain sack. Oh, I got it when I visited my friend Kristen out in Nebraska. And it's just, it says 25 piece round cross chain. So it's not even a grain sack. It held chain, I guess. But it's just kind of cool looking. I really love like old signage and stuff. Anyways, I've been looking, I thought it would make a cool pillow. And so I've been looking for an insert, and I found this one. And I just figured I don't even have to sew this up. If this brown like shows, I don't care. But there are some like beads and flowers on here that I would have to clip off, which is kind of sad. It's a cute little pillow, I guess. But anyway, so I'm going to, I think, put it inside here. And then I thought it might just make a really cool, little primitive pillow. I don't know. I've seen some really beautiful like French grain sack pillowcases like this on Etsy that are like $75 to $100. I mean, they're prettier than this, but a lot of times they'll have like the writing and the stripes and stuff. I just don't want to spend that much. So I just thought that this might be like a cute alternative. So anyways, but I like it. I also picked up recently a couple of plants. We have like no good plant stores around here. I went to Meyer, and this is like the biggest size I could find. I wanted some really big plants. So I just got a little ivy that I'll probably put in the kitchen somewhere. And then I got one of these. I wanted a bigger one. But anyways, I just feel like in the winter months, these plants really bring life to your space. So I'll incorporate those. But I'm going to run to my mom's and maybe grab that lamp. And she said it's not actually wired to be a lamp, but Mike could turn it into a lamp. So let's go check it out and see what she has for us. All right, friends, so now that you're up to date on the changes in our living room, this is the candle holder that my mom gave to me yesterday. I love it. I feel like it's exactly what this side of the room needed, but I want to electrify it, turn it into an actual lamp. And so I found some lampshades recently at the thrift store, and there was one set that it's not the prettiest color. Who knows, maybe I'll like it in here. But they almost look like they work for a candle type sconce. And then there's another lampshade too that I'm gonna try. But there are a bunch of sets on Amazon like where you can, create your own lamp. So we're probably gonna order one of those and try to convert this into an actual lamp. All right, so this is the one I'm leaning towards because it looks like it's meant for a candle. So this is what this one would look like. I feel like that's really pretty. Or is it too brown? Okay, and then this one's a little bit more modern, almost matches the chairs. I don't know if you can see the chairs in the frame. Can you?
A little bit.
Okay. Let's try this one.
Well,
They're both kind of pretty. What do you think?
I mean, they both look good.
All right.
You might want to just like live with one and then swap it out. I mean, I guess proportionally, I might like the smaller one better.
Oh, really? Well, what if this is just setting on a candle? What if this were to sit up higher?
Right.
Would it look?
Yeah. But I mean,
better?
I'm just looking at it from this angle.
Yeah.
But as far as, yeah, see, I just feel like the size of that shade just makes more sense.
Okay.
But
I'm just gonna leave this one here.
what do I know?
Okay, so if we keep this, which I'm loving this, I feel like it adds so much charm and character. But here's the thing, I don't like having a floor lamp here if we add electricity to this one, and a floor lamp here. So this was my grandfather's. He had this hanging above some artwork. It's just battery operated, which I don't know how I feel about that, because I know this is going to give off probably very little light, even if we add a candle, and so will this. But my thought process was to maybe rub and buff this, and let's just move this, and potentially add it here. What do you think, babe?
Oh yeah, I like that.
If it were brass?
A little bit more antique looking.
Or do you think it would be prettier like black?
No. I mean, I think if you match the picture frames that are already
Would you
hanging-
mind folding it for me?
Not sure.
Oh, that's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, I think I like that. It's definitely cozy for sure.
Yeah.
Something about it.
But I think if it were like a little darker, this looks a little bit, I mean, this speckling on here is kind of ugly.
For sure. Okay, well, there's that. So, there's literally laundry everywhere, all over the dining room table. Anyways, I feel like I like where this is headed. So let me know what you guys think of all the changes. Let me know what you think of the shelves here. They're really growing on me, and I feel like they add a lot of warmth to our living room space. I think this is just a good reminder too that oftentimes homes, they're just slowly collected over time. I think that there's so much more character when you just continue to add all of these pieces that you find and discover, and a 24-hour makeover isn't necessarily realistic. Sometimes it takes time to find the right pieces. And anyways, I will keep you guys posted, and if we add electricity to this little candle stand, I'll definitely show that process as well. But I'm excited to see how this all comes together. So thank you guys so much for watching today. And if you are new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.